Okay, so we're gonna review some of my life choices. First of all, taking philosophy. Why? Why did I do this to myself? Why did I ever think that this was a good idea? Like, ever. Um, yeah. So I have a paper due on Friday on the existence of God, and I just have no idea like, I have an idea of what I'm writing about, but I don't really know how I'm gonna write it, and like, I don't know. And then I think I don't have the patience for philosophy. So today in class, I just got back from class, so that's why I was like, I'm just gonna do this right now while I have things to say. Um, Basically, we started learning about skepticism instead of the existence of God. And we read this article that was like, sorry, it was like, how do we know that that anything is true? How do we know that we're not just dreaming and everything is, like whatever. And then, so that was whatever. And then we read this other article that was like, here's my hand, here's my other hand, therefore external objects exist. Like, common sense. Which I was like, yeah, duh, common sense. But then the whole time in class today, everyone was just like, but how can he say that? How do we know that we have hands? How do we know that it exists? How do we know that? Like, he can't say that that his hands are real. Like, what? Like, no, just stop. Like, what? Obviously, if it's not real, then I don't care, because this is all I perceive to be real. Like, I just have no patience for this debate right now. Like, stop. So, anyway, that was bad life choice number one. And I don't really know that I have any other ones right now. I was just so annoyed the entire time in class, and then I was just like, just shut up, like, stop it, like, no, you're just going in science. I need to collect my thoughts. Anyway, a good life decision, I guess, I don't know, it's just so pretty right now, outside. It's so great. It makes me so happy. Like yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I had a chem exam, and then I had to go grade it for my chem lab, and I was like, oh, I just took a 3-hour test, but I was walking to my dorm, and it was so pretty. It's like, how can you be in a bad mood ever? The weather is so nice. And I was so excited last week. Like, I'm so excited that's fall, and my grandmother, who I've decided is not probably, like, is one of my favorite human beings ever. She sent me these fall-themed truffles that are so good. Like, they're from this chocolate shop in Philly called John and Kira's, and they're like hand-painted truffles, and they're literally the most amazing things ever. Like, okay, so this is, I'm just so excited. They have, these ones are like little pumpkins, like that. I ate most of them. They have like little pumpkins, and they're like caramel with fall spices in it, covered in chocolate, and then painted to look like a pumpkin. It's amazing. And then there's also ones that they look like little apples, and they're chocolate truffles, and they're just so good. Like literally, I got these probably last Friday, and I was watching a YouTube video when I was eating them, and like, I ate one of the caramel ones, and I had to pause the YouTube video because I just needed a minute to just savor this moment of amazingness. It's so good. So, it's a highlight of my week. And one of the cafes in the library has pumpkin spice coffee, and I drink coffee like every day now, not even just because I'm tired, well, like partially because, but just because I'm obsessed with this pumpkin spice coffee. It's so good. So these are all good life decisions. Counteract taking philosophy. It's terrible. But So I have all these things due on Friday. I had 2 midterms yesterday, but then this weekend's homecoming, and I won't have anything else to do, and it'll just be so awesome. I feel like there's something else. Oh, I don't like taking pictures, which I'm sure you guys probably know, but so people have been posting pictures of campus on Facebook, like, oh, fall, and I like, not to be really creepy, but I like download them to pictures folders because I don't like to take pictures, but I just really like to have pictures, not of people, that would be really weird, just like of buildings on campus. So I'm gonna try and insert them in this video just to show you, like, the physics building is so beautiful. It's like this whole, it's like the life science center, but the physics building is not obviously from the outside, like it looks cohesive and fine, but it's older than the other buildings, and so the other buildings look really nice too, but the physics building is like covered in ivy and it turned red, and it's just so beautiful. Like, it makes going to physics so much better. Although all the leaves are starting to fall off of it, so it's not as cool, but it's so pretty. Anyway, I'm probably approaching my limit with all my rants, but anyway, I'm just really excited that it's fall, and I'm totally enjoying the sweater weather so much for you guys well, for Katie. You get, like, Taylor, Alice, and Sandy, like, similar climates. I would assume so. I've never been to Ireland, but I'm sure, I don't know. Ignore it. But anyway, Katie, I'm wearing a sweater, enjoying this. You enjoy the beach weather. I'll be jealous of you in a few months at least. Totally. I don't doubt that at all. Anyway, I hope you guys have made better life decisions than me, and you don't take philosophy in the future. I would recommend that. It's not a good idea. Unless you have more patience than me, which is also very possible. Yeah. No. Bye.